What's up, guys? Welcome back to a new vlog. Today's video is going to be a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But as you can tell, I'm just at my house today. It's February 10th. My parents' house is still going. If you watch the recent videos, you guys got to see demo day. Went quickly. But today is, we're going to spend the day at my place making some upgrades. Sugar Jay Jenkins, a buddy of mine, you guys know Jay, he does wood flooring and his company is Wood Floors Inc. and he already started the living room here at my house and they installed the wood floors, and now Mike and I are going to install can lighting. I just needed a tarp, so I stole this one. Mike is here and he's the man, so he's here to help. Stoked on this. So I've been in this house over a year now and I've never really had a living room. It's basically been a storage unit for all my antlers and my mounts while my garage got built out. But we're gonna finally have a living room shortly. So Jay got the wood floor in, like I said. This is the rough look before it's sanded, brushed, and stained, and then waxed. And then Mike's back, Mr. Handyman. He's been plugging away on shed sliders. Orders are slowing down, so we need your help. Order more.
Order more.
Order more shed sliders.
I'm taking a 2-week pause.
Yeah, he's taking some time off to just kind of get caught up. But thanks to anyone who bought shed sliders. I think as shed season comes, there's probably going to be an increase of orders. So if you guys want to get one, I think you should just, you know, go check out the Instagram and order some now. But let's give you guys a look at the space so you guys can see all the befores and all the afters. This room really looks a lot bigger with all the floor matching. It used to be carpet, then tile. Next is going to be finish the floor. Then I need to paint. I don't love this like tan look. I'd like to get some grays and blacks. Grays or light white, I don't know. Grays and whites are kind of my jam. But yeah, Mike's gonna help me do all the lights today. Yeah, what do you got to do? Cut a 6-inch hole? Yeah. Okay, so quick update on the living room for you guys. We took down, I should say Mike took down the fan, and we've measured off where all the lights are gonna go. We planned for 8, but 8 ended right here. You can see that screw. So we decided to go 10 and then 1. So this is already here. There's already a hole. Wires, etc. So we're just going to keep that there, but we're going to put 1 light there and then 10 evenly spaced through the living room. I decided to get a fan that fits more flush to the ceiling and doesn't have a light, which is going to save me like 8 inches. That way it just doesn't feel like it just consumes so much of the room. So anyways, we got a new fan, got some wire so we can run the lights. And these are the can lights we did. These are like the new jam, right, Mike?
The new jam.
I mean, these are like remodel lights. They have 5 settings. I personally like the brightest, and then I have, they're all dimmable, and then on my little home app, I can like dim them to wherever I want. So say I'm having a movie, you want to dim them down. I don't know, whatever. The floor, I'm not sure on the floor, but that's gonna be the big expense, and then obviously furniture. That's gonna be a big expense. But I would say, I don't know, well under 10,000, I mean like well under 10,000. All said and done, this room will be like completely brand new. Easy enough. Just gotta connect the boxes. The boxes have a connection running out of it. Plug it into the light, screw it in, pop them up. Looks like this. 1 switch is gonna control most of them, and the fan. No, the fan's on its own switch.
Fan's on its own switch.
So yeah, all of those will be on 1 switch right here. The fan will be here, and then the second one will be the entryway. Those 2 plus 1. We're gonna test the lights before we put the fan up and kind of close that hole, because everything is like daisy chained from there. All right, here we go.
So they have them backwards. So we need to tie red to that one.
Dude, that looks so good already. Oh my gosh. It's like a studio in here now. Yeah, I'm digging it. It's a different day. It's the day after. This is where I'm at. I'm just vlogging. Wanted to show you guys though the upgrades. We put can lighting in the kitchen. My buddy Mike, freaking love that guy. Check this out. We did the living room and he's like, why don't we do the kitchen? You said you wanted to do it. We have all the tools. So we did it. So here, we added this light and that one was a boob light and we just replaced it. So upgrades in there, and then let me show you this living room current situation. This is even with the blackout drapes down. You can see how bright these lights are. Wow, it looks so much different just like that, huh?
Keep it like that, custom.
Looks like a finished floor right there, to me anyways.
Yeah.
Really brings out the color.
It gets it wet and so it loosens up the grain, so we can wire brush it, it pulls it out easier.
Oh, that's cool. All right, we got the GoPro running for a time lapse. I think it'll be fun to see this thing change because this is what do you call it? The juice? The secret sauce.
Which one is the fan?
The closest one to you. Yep. If you want that on or off.
Off.
Wow, dude. I mean, we got a little time lapse going up in the corner there, but we're gonna see how this
The rag back there.
changes.
Should I walk in it or not?
Well, that was crazy on the time lapse to see how much that changed. Kind of got a purple tint to it. What's that?
So that's from the acetic acid in there. The color really is in the wood, and this is just the oxidation that's laying on the top. So as we buff the wax on, the purple kind of goes away. You lose it, and the color of the floor starts to pop in.
This the messy part?
I mean, it's just.
Is it gonna?
Everything.
Yeah, everything.
It's a fast system, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Typically, if you were dealing with traditional stains and finishes, it takes 3 days. What we just did would be 3 days. We've done it in 5.5 hours. You know?
Okay guys, I wanted to end this video with a look at the living room now that it's, at least to this point, done, because as you can see this wall is not done. We'll actually start there. So the guys did come and put the final coat on the floor, which sealed it. So the floor turned out super cool. Again, if you guys need any wood flooring or flooring in general, hit up Jay. It's Wood Floors Inc. here in Utah. You guys can look them up, find their number. But yeah, you can see this wall is still rough because we're gonna do some type of feature wall. maybe a barnwood wall, maybe shiplap, I don't know, something cool to kind of add some texture to the room and get some more color in here, because I did decide to paint the entire room white. So let's give you guys a quick look at the room to this point. We'll just kind of walk through it, show you what I did. So yeah, it's super clean. Everybody told me to do white walls, so I said, all right, I trust you guys. And it looked really good with the dark floor. So we put up baseboards. My buddy Tori and I did the baseboards. He had all the tools. So painted the baseboards, patched up the nail holes. We did like a wood glue and some finish nails. Then I did some caulking to finish that up. Found this sectional here from a local furniture store just down the street. It's a 3-piece sectional. So you got the sofa and then the chase lounge, which was a necessity for me. And then check out this beast. I actually just ordered this. It's been out of the bag probably for about 24 hours now. And it needs time to kind of like fluff up. But the beanbag is what's up. Highly recommended. It wasn't too expensive either. It's only like 175 bucks on Amazon. But yeah, it's full foam. This one doesn't convert to anything else other than just a big old bag. So you can do it long ways or tall ways. I like the tall ways because I can actually get to this point where I have a headrest and everything. So that's the beanbag. It's still in its fluff mode. You gotta like kick it around and flip it around a whole bunch. Surprisingly, got a lot of questions on the fireplace. So this is a fireplace that was already here. It's all wired and hung, and I bought it with the house because it was already programmed with the home automation system. But it is pretty cool. It also has 3 levels of heat, which you can just click on right here. Then this is an actual heater, so it puts off a ton of heat. It warms this room up pretty dang quick. So we've got the subwoofer, the Sony soundbar, and the big screen TV. I also bought the TV with the house. Again, it was in addition afterwards from the purchase of the house, so that was extra stuff. But because it was mounted and programmed, we both figured, why don't we just leave that here? I love the room. For now, it's like super simple, super clean, just what I like. Sharp edges, very modern. And I don't know what other art pieces I want to put in here. One thing I was really excited about was putting one of my shoulder mounts here, but my room is too short. So my elk are way too tall on those tall pedestals that we had built for the expo. So I gotta figure that situation out. And got a rug from Costco. It's like a microfiber rug. I wanted something light colored in here, so went with like this creamy color. White, I think, would just get annihilated. So I think this will hide the dirt a little better, because I'm not like a shoes off type of guy. I'm a shoes on type of guy at my house. So that's the current situation. But again, I think we're gonna do a feature wall here of some kind. And with whatever we put there, I think we might wrap the windows in just to add some texture and some depth again, because white on white in the windows to me is like kind of plain. But I do love that it's very simple, it's very clean, it's functional, there's a lot of seating. But I do think we're gonna do like a bench or maybe a sofa table, something to tie in this little nook right here. For that side, I just went with a big old bean bag. So I want to say thanks to Mike for helping me do the lights. Thank you, my buddy Tori, for the baseboards. Jay with Wood Floors Inc., thanks so much for the floor. Absolutely love it. The whole place turned out sweet. And yeah, now that I had that little project going, I found myself looking at all the imperfections. So I went around and made little changes, like painted those cabinets white because they were like a tan color wood. And then I saw that this crack was coming apart, so I put some caulking in there. Could have done a little bit better job, but I was kind of in a hurry. So yeah, a lot of little changes, like new hardware to match the hardware on the rest of the cabinets. But I'm telling you guys what, I'm about sick and tired of home projects. I'm ready to go hit the mountain. So that's my plan, is do all this stuff now in February. And then when March comes, which is close, it's about halfway through the month, it'll be game on to look for elk sheds. And you guys can follow all my shed hunting journeys and adventures on the HUSHIN YouTube channel. But for now, that's it for today. Hope you guys had a great weekend. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the little living room makeover. I know it's like not my normal type of content, but there seems to be a lot of interest in it. So anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll catch you on the next video. See you guys.